Welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. Today I am finally starting my makeup collection declutter for Vlogmas 2022. I've actually already filmed a few declutters for Vlogmas. I did hair care, body care, and skincare. Now we are moving on to my makeup collection. I'm going to have this broken up into several videos. Today we are doing primer. I have two primer drawers. This one which has my more expensive high-end primers, and then we have this one down here which has my more affordable drugstore primers. We've got a lot to go through today, so if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is going to be my most cutthroat declutter that I have ever filmed. I am ready to let go of all of the old makeup that I have been holding on to. I want to clear out space to try new product and get excited about new things, pass stuff along to people who will get better use out of it than me, and just kind of declutter and simplify my makeup collection. So let's get into it. I know a lot of you guys are really excited for this. I'm trying to pump myself up because this is gonna be a lot, but I am ready and I'm very, very excited. All right, so we're gonna start with this front section over here. Actually, we'll do this whole left side. So up front, I have a bunch of primers from Benefit. Now, if I'm going to use a primer from Benefit, it's most likely going to be this one. This is the Hydrate Primer. I really enjoy this product. I used to use it all the time. I gotta say, I haven't used it in a while, so I definitely need to start using this more, but I think I will keep this one, and I think I'll declutter the rest because, like I said, if I'm going to use one, it'll probably be the Hydrate one. So I have the Light Primer, which we are going to declutter. I have the original Professional Primer, which again I am going to declutter, and then we have the Pearl Primer, which again I will be decluttering. I also have a little mini of the Light Primer that I'm going to pass along, and again, I'm sure they're all fantastic products, but I'm really trying to pare down my collection, and I am down to try new products, but I can't like hold on to them and just like hoard them in these drawers because, as you guys can see, there's too many primers here. I need to clear this out, pare it down, and it feels good already. So starting off strong. Next, I have a few under eye primers from Jaclyn Cosmetics. So I actually have one that I've used, and then this one is a new one, so I will keep the open one and pass along the brand new one. I'm also going to keep the Jaclyn Cosmetics Primer Oil. I really like this. I used to have a few different primer oils, but I think this is the only one that I have now. So that one is going to stay. This one from YSL is way too expensive for me to declutter. I need to start using this like every single day. I need to get some more use out of this because, as you can see, I've hardly used it. And this is definitely an older primer, but I don't even know what it's called. Oh, there's the name of it. I don't know how to pronounce that, so we're just gonna show it for the camera. I'm gonna keep it, so now that I'll have less primers, I'll have more time to focus on the ones that I have and hopefully get my money's worth, because I don't know how much this was, but I know I spent a lot of money on it, so we will be keeping that one. And then back here I have this Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip Primer. This is actually a new one that they recently sent me. I'm going to keep that one, but I'm going to declutter this one back here. I don't even want to know how old this one is, so we're just gonna declutter that and keep moving. Back here I have the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. I think this is a fantastic primer. I really, really enjoy this, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. This section right here stresses me out a little bit because I want to keep these products. I really do. This first product is from REM Beauty. It is so cute. This is the under eye, or the cooling blurring under eye balm, and it sounds like a great product and I want to love it because it's REM Beauty, but realistically this isn't something that I incorporate into my daily makeup routine, so I'm actually going to declutter it. It hurts me, but it needs to be done. And then this one is actually from Pleasing. This is the Illuminating Pearlescent Serum, so I guess technically this is a serum and not a primer. I'm not sure why I have it in this drawer, but I think I know somebody who might want this. I don't know if she has this. Kristen, do you have this? Do you have this product? If not, This is all yours. I'm sure it's great. I actually haven't even used it. I did pump it the other day, so the pearls are like in the pump. I wanted to see what it looked like, but I just know myself. I know I don't need this, so I'm gonna pass this along and give that to Kristen if she wants it. Next, I have this from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Wonder Glow. I actually really love this product. I think it's great. I have this. Does it have a shade? I guess it doesn't have a shade. I have no idea if this has a shade, but we're gonna go ahead and keep that right there. And then we have this section here. Now, I have another primer from Milk that I have not tried yet. This is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I really do want to give this a shot, so I am going to keep that product. I'm also going to keep this from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This one is in the shade Too Fair, and I love this. I love using it as like a primer and mixing it in with my foundation, so I'm going to keep that. That's just a little mini one that I have. This is from Vive. This is the Skin Dew, and I actually bought this thinking that this was her like skincare product that she has. It's like a glowy primer type product, but I bought the wrong one. But I still really like using this mixed in with my foundation, using it as a primer. It's super glowy. It's absolutely stunning. This is, again, the Skin Dew Glow Multitasker, so you can like wear it under highlighter, wear it alone. Oh, or as a base under, their other highlighter. I don't know. The Skin Dew, I think it's great. It's extremely glowy, but I love it. Next, I have this product from Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I don't know if this is for your under eyes. I don't know if this is for eyeshadow. So I'm gonna keep this in here until I look that up, and I'll figure out what that's actually used for. But either way, I at least want to give it a try because I have not used it. Next, we have this primer here from One Size. This is the Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. I actually really like this primer. I think it's really nice, but I have too many. I definitely want to keep quite a few of my drugstore / more affordable ones, so I'm actually going to pass this one along. Again, just because I'm decluttering a product doesn't mean that I don't like it. I like all of these. At least I like or love all of them, all of the ones that I've tried at least, but I just can't keep everything because I just run out of space and then things get overwhelming, things get lost. So Secure the Blur is getting decluttered, although I still love it and I still would recommend it. I also have the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. I've had this for a really long time. I'm pretty sure since I lived at my parents' house, so I think it's time to declutter this, especially considering it says 6 months on here. So I'm gonna declutter the Tatcha. I know, it hurts me too, but it needs to be done. Next, we have the All Nighter from Urban Decay. I actually love this primer. I do, so I think I'm gonna keep that one for now. And then I have these two from Laura Mercier, and I actually love both of these. I have the Hydrating Primer. These are the Pure Canvas primers, and the Illuminating, and I'm really tempted to keep both of these, so I think I'm gonna set them in here for now. And then we will do my drugstore drawer and then come back, revisit this. We're gonna reorganize all of them into one drawer. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to declutter a few more of these to make it all work, and that's fine. But for a first go round, I've already decluttered 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 primers. And I have 14 kept, so I think we need to get rid of some more. But for now, we've got a good start. So I'm going to move you guys down to this drawer. We will go through this one, and then we will revisit the entire collection and see what else I can get rid of. So this is my drugstore / more affordable primer drawer. There's a lot going on in here, and I have way too many primers, so I don't even know where to start with this one. I think we'll start, let me move these out of the way. I think we'll start with this little section here because I have a lot of these primers from e.l.f. I also have this one from Physicians Formula. This one I'm definitely keeping. This is the Butter Believe It. I love this. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and then I tried it when I did my working my way through my entire collection makeup series over on Instagram and TikTok, and I love this stuff, so I am going to keep this. I guess I'll take these out for now and we'll just set them aside. I have the Matte Putty Primer and the Luminous Putty Primer. These are just minis. I had the full sizes, I decluttered them. I'm pretty sure I had the minis, I decluttered them. I haven't used these. I need to pass them along. They need to, I'm just not going to use them. I need to let them go. And then I have 4 other full-size putty primers from e.l.f. So I have the Cookies and Dreams one, which is still brand new. So I think I'm going to declutter that one. I have the e.l.f. Runs on Dunkin' primer, and this one I used a few times, but I had to smell it. Does it smell good? I can't even tell. I don't think I need this. I really enjoyed it, but I have too many primers. We gotta let it go. Now here is the part where I don't know what I want to do. Do I keep the original Poreless Putty Primer, or do I keep the Acne Fighting Putty Primer? I feel like I should just keep the original. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep the original Poreless Putty Primer, but I'm going to declutter the Acne Fighting one, just because I never noticed a difference with this product. Like, I don't know if this did anything for my acne, and I think I have too many options when it comes to Poreless Putty Primers, so we're just gonna pass that one along and only keep these 2. Next we have a very like pinky rose section here. Actually, I don't know if I did that on purpose. This is a Revlon Rose Glow face gloss. I am not a huge face gloss person. This is still brand new. I don't know that this is supposed to be a primer, but I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that, pass that along to somebody else. I have both of these, which are pretty similar. I have the Revlon Rose Glow, and I have the Wet n Wild Primer Focus Primer Serum. So I think I will keep the Wet n Wild one and pass along the Rose one. I definitely don't need both of them, so I think keeping just one will suffice. And then I have this from Pixi. This is the Rose Plus Radiance Perfector. I don't know that I've, oh, wait a second. Use solo or under makeup for added complexion perfection. So this actually has like a pinky, oh gosh, pinky tint to it. So I think I might keep this one. I think for now, that one will stay. Over here, we have a big pile of stuff. So I have the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is in my everyday makeup drawer currently. I've been using this. I like it. I think the price of it is kind of outrageous. I think it's like $18. I do want to keep that one for now. I also have the NYX Plump Right Back Primer. Again, I think I'm going to keep this one for now. So we have some Milani. I love Milani, I do, and I want to like repurchase these. These are just really old. I have the Hydrating Primer and the Supercharged Dewy Primer. This one isn't as old as this one. I'm definitely going to declutter the Skin Quench. It's almost empty actually, but I love that primer. I have raved about that primer, but it's definitely old. Let's see, what is the date on here? So it's 12 months after opening. I've definitely had that way longer than 12 months. Let me kind of like swatch this dewy one. I might keep this one, the Supercharged Dewy Primer. I'm tempted to keep that one. And then I have a few more e.l.f. primers here. So I have the Jelly Pop Primer. This one is really nice. It's similar to some of their other primers, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one along. I used to love that primer. Now they have the Power Grip Primer, which is very popular. And they actually just came out with the Power Grip Primer Plus 4% niacinamide. Now I just bought this and I thought that it was going to be a different product other than the niacinamide part, but then I realized it's like the same. They're both the Power Grip Primer, just one has niacinamide in it, and I think this one on the right has hyaluronic acid. They might both have hyaluronic acid. I don't know. I thought they were going to be more different than they are, so I think I will keep the one with the niacinamide in it. This one's supposed to help like even your skin tone with that niacinamide in there, but I don't know. I just kind of wish I didn't buy this one, but I will keep that one, and I'll go ahead and declutter the regular Power Grip, even though it's great and it's a great dupe for the Milk Makeup one. Next, I have a few from Wet n Wild. I have this one, which is the Glass Correct Primer. I have not tried this, at least I don't think I have, and I really want to try this because I have been using this one from Wet n Wild and it's almost completely gone. This is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This is amazing. It's literally almost empty. I love this stuff. So I'm gonna have to repurchase this once it's all gone. There's air in it, so it doesn't look like it's empty, but trust me, this thing is almost completely gone. So I'm gonna keep that, and I really wanna try this Glass Correct one. I have my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. This is a classic. I have raved about this for a really long time. This one's kind of old though. It smells, I feel like it kind of smells off. I feel like it smells more chemically than it normally does. I'm about halfway gone, or halfway done with this one. I don't know if you can really tell. I've gone through several of these. I was gonna keep this, but I think I need to pass it along. Again, I loved this stuff for so long. It's amazing for hydrating. It's so like thick and creamy without being greasy or oily. I love this stuff, but I just feel like I can tell it smells a little bit off, and I need to pass that one along. Not pass it along, I need to declutter it. And maybe once I go through a few more primers, I will be able to repurchase that one in the future, but for now, I'm trying to keep things as minimal as possible. Then we have some primers back here from Catrice. This one actually is also from Catrice. This is the Prime and Fine No More Red. Is this the same thing? The Corrector Anti-Redness Primer. So I have two of these. I don't know which one is newer. I don't think I've used either of them. Yeah, they're both still sealed, so maybe I will keep the No More Red one, and then I will declutter this one. I don't have any other anti-redness primers, so I feel like it's good to keep one. Let's see what other ones we have here. We have the Mattifier Oil Control Primer. We have the Hydrator Plump and Fresh Primer, and then we have the Poreless Blur Primer. They honestly all sound really nice, but I can't keep all of these. I already have quite a few hydrating primers, so I think I'll pass along the hydrator one. I love Catrice, and they are so affordable. Now, do I keep the Perfector Poreless Blur, or the Mattifier Oil Control? I think I'm going to declutter both of these. I can't decide which one to keep, so I think I'll just keep the No More Red one and pass along the rest of those. I accidentally just bumped into my camera, so I am sorry about that. Let me rearrange a few things. So we have these two primers back here. I have this one, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I actually bought this so I could film a specific video forever ago, and I haven't filmed it, so maybe I'll actually do that now, now that I remember that I have this. So I'll keep that one. This one is the Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. Have I ever even used this? I feel like I have, but I definitely don't need it, so I'm gonna pass that one along. I just got this Hard Candy Under Eye Primer. Is this a primer or is this skincare? Oh, you apply it at night for an extra boost. So this is not a primer, this is actually skincare. So we're gonna take that out of this drawer. But I do have a few other Hard Candy primers. I have the Hydrating Primer and the Longwear Primer. I think I can declutter the hydrating one. This is another dupe for the Milk Makeup, but since I already have this e.l.f. one that's a dupe, I think I'll just keep that one, and I will pass the Hard Candy one along, even though that's a great primer. And then I have the Perfector, which I need to put this on my hand and see if I remember what this feels like, because I remember I used to love it. Ooh, that feels really nice. This is the Longwear, Sheer Envy Longwear Primer. I'll keep that one. And then I have this one from e.l.f. This is the Matte Oil Control Primer. I don't know if I've ever used this. I don't think I have, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one along as well. I tend to like hydrating primers over mattifying primers, so I feel like I tend to keep those ones over mattifying. Now we have, oh, this is also from Hard Candy actually, and I haven't used this yet. This is the Sheer Envy H2O Serum. Oh, this is a serum. It's another skincare product. Okay, we're gonna put this in the skincare section as well. I have the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is really nice, and it has SPF in it, SPF 30. I'm gonna keep that one. It has hyaluronic acid in it, very hydrating. I feel like this is probably the most similar one that I have to the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream, except this one has SPF in it, which is great. And then we have these three from Morphe. So I have the Equalizer, Luminous, and Revitalizer. I think I will keep the Luminous one, and then I have the Equalizer and the Revitalizer. So the Equalizer is still sealed, so I feel like I should declutter that one for sure. And then I think I might declutter the Revitalizer one as well. I used to love the Equalizer and Revitalizer. I had them before the packaging changed. I actually haven't tried this Luminous one, so I do want to keep that one. So now let me combine the primers all into one drawer. We'll see what we're looking at and see if we have any like repeated type products and kind of figure out if I have too many of one thing, and then we'll go from there. So here are all of the primers just kind of thrown into one drawer. I think I will take a minute and try to organize these, and then we'll kind of revisit and see if we need to declutter anything else, which I feel like I still have too many primers. Even though I feel like I've gotten rid of like half of them already, I feel like I can cut this down even further. I just wanted to pop in and show you guys. These are my drugstore affordable, these are my high-end, so I feel like I'm at about 50-50, so just wanted to pop in here and say that. Now I'm going to continue organizing. Okay, so I have them sort of organized. Again, we're going to get rid of a few more because this is still way too many. I have high-end on this side and this section, and then I have drugstore, drugstore, drugstore. So I think I'm gonna declutter this Benefit one. I want to keep this. I haven't used it in forever, and I just feel like I have so many other primers that I would reach for over this. I think this is a great primer, but again, it's probably been months and months and months since I've used that. It may have even been a year since I've used that, so we're gonna pass that one along. Another one that hurts me is I think I'm gonna declutter the illuminating primer. Oh, I don't want to do it. This is such a good illuminating primer from Laura Mercier, but I have so many other illuminating primers like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Vive, I have the Morphe one. I have too many to keep all of them, so I think I'm going to declutter this one even though it's absolutely fantastic. I don't want to get rid of it. I just know that that's what's best. It needs to be done. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the primers that are in my everyday makeup drawer currently because those are just not, they're not gonna be in here. So these four, the NYX, the Wet n Wild, the Vive, and this Charlotte Tilbury one, I'm gonna take these out, put these back in my everyday makeup drawer, and then we will revisit once again. So as predicted, my camera battery died, but I'm back and I have things reorganized. I think I am going to go ahead and declutter this Rimmel Stay Matte primer. I think I need to get rid of it. I've had it for a really long time and I haven't used it, so it just needs to go. So I think this is what we're looking at right now. So let me count these up, see how many I'm keeping. So I have 22 primers in here, plus the 4 that are in my everyday makeup drawer. So I still have 26 primers. Let me count how many I'm decluttering really quick. All right, I'm happy with this. I'm getting rid of 33 primers. So I'm decluttering over half. And I think what I'm gonna do is do my working my way through my makeup collection series again. I think I'm gonna start that back up using the products that I now have, now that we've gone through the majority of the primers and gotten rid of over half of them. I think I'll restart that series, maybe do some on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and we can pare this down even more because quite a few of these I haven't ever used, like the Milk, this e.l.f. one, these, or I guess this one I have used, the Jaclyn. This one I haven't used YSL in forever, never used the Morphe. I haven't used this Rose one, don't have a good enough of opinion on this NYX one, so I need to really start using these. Haven't used the Catrice one back here or the Wet n Wild one underneath, so I haven't used quite a few of these, so now I can finally try them and we can start paring it down even more, and I will have a more concise collection into the next year. But let me show you guys all of the primers that I'm decluttering. Alright, so here are all of the primers that I'm decluttering. Again, there are 33 of them. and there's literally 3 rows of primers. It took me forever to line these up, and I almost got them all lined up, and then I knocked one over, and then this happened. Well, it was more dramatic than that. It was like that, and then I was like, all right, this is like I'm trying to build a freaking card tower. So, you know, if we just kind of pile them up, ignore that Hershey Kiss right there. These are all of the primers that I am decluttering, and it feels fantastic. Again, this is 33 primers, keeping 26. I went from 2 very full drawers to 1 drawer, and I feel great about it. So again, this drawer is now completely empty, which makes me so happy. I couldn't be happier. I feel good, and again, I'm excited to pare this down even more once we actually start trying them. Like I said, I feel like at least 1/3 of these I've never even used before, so that will be nice. I can't wait, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that I met your expectations. Obviously, 26 primers is still a lot, still too many, but I feel fantastic, and I can't remember the last time I only had 26 primers. So yeah, it feels great. I think in the next video we are going to do foundation and concealer. So I have this drawer full of concealers as well as like foundation type products. So this drawer is pretty freaking full, and then this drawer down here also has even more foundations, plus the ones that are in my everyday makeup drawer. So yeah, we'll be going through this drawer and this drawer in tomorrow's video, which is Vlogmas Day 11. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 11. Bye!